If you're thinking of starting a YouTube channel, this is how much you might expect to earn in your first month after being monetized. Hello and welcome to Practical Personal Finance, where you get the information you need to understand and succeed with money. Today, I'm going to reveal how much I earned from YouTube ad revenue in my first 30 days as a monetized creator, give you a peek behind the curtain at my 5 highest earning videos, and draw some conclusions on the best type of content to create if you're interested in earning money on YouTube. My intention with this video is not only to tell you about my earnings, but to inspire you to put the time and effort into an income-generating side hustle of your own. YouTube is the one that I've chosen, but there are thousands of options out there, and a little bit of extra income could help you get out of debt and change your life. In my first month as a monetized creator on YouTube, I earned $226.61. Not too shabby for my first 30 days. My best day, as you can see here, actually came on day 30, and on that day alone, I earned $12.45. On the flip side, my worst day in terms of income was February 24th, on which I earned just $4.13. More about that day later. If you look at all 30 days, you'll find that I earned an average of $7.55 per day. Up here at the top are some other stats including RPM and CPM. If you're not familiar with how YouTube ad revenue works, RPM stands for revenue per meal, and it's essentially YouTube's way of telling me how much I earned per 1,000 video views. So for every 1,000 views my channel generated, I earned an average of $14.64. CPM, on the other hand, stands for cost per meal, and it's essentially YouTube's way of telling me how much advertisers paid to have ads shown per 1,000 views. So for every 1,000 views my channel generated, advertisers paid an average of $27.07. The difference between CPM and RPM is YouTube's slice of the pie, and they certainly take a pretty sizable slice. So how much do I earn per video view on average? Well, over the 30-day period we're looking at, my channel generated 15,684 video views, and I earned a total of $226.61. Divide $226.61 by 15,684 views, and you wind up with about 1.44 cents per view. It's pretty cool how that works out. I've gathered that different YouTube channels might earn very different amounts of money depending on the type of content and ads shown, as well as the time of year. As an example, several of my videos have to do with tax filing. That's a topic that companies are paying top dollar to advertise for this time of year, and thus my earnings now are probably a little bit higher than they will be once tax season is over. I've heard similar stories from other monetized creators about the holiday season at the end of the year. More demand for ads equals higher prices paid for those ads. Next, I'm going to go a little bit deeper and give you a look at my top 5 highest earning videos in my first month as a monetized creator. But before I do that, if you're enjoying this video so far and getting some value out of it, show your appreciation by giving it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube tells me that 95% of people who watch my videos are not subscribed, and I would be a lot happier if that number was just a little bit lower. Thanks. So next, as promised, let's take a look at my 5 highest earning videos during my first 30 days monetized. Starting with number 5, we've got Reverse Mortgage Explained, which earned $15.85, or about 7% of my overall revenue. Then at number 4, it's Mortgage Interest Tax Deduction, which earned $16.12, also about 7% of my overall. Number 3 is How to Lower Car Insurance for New Drivers, which earned $20.65, or about 9% of my overall revenue. Then there's Renting a House for the First Time, which earned $23.08, or about 10% of my overall revenue. And finally, number 1 is Filing Taxes for the First Time, which earned a whopping $45.87 and accounted for about 20% of my overall revenue. Together, those 5 videos accounted for 53% of my channel's revenue, which is pretty significant, but at least it's not just a single video that's responsible for over 50%. As with investing, diversification is very important, and I learned that lesson pretty quickly between February 15th and February 24th. For 10 straight days, ads were not running on my highest performing video, filing taxes for the first time. Why this happened? I have no idea, and YouTube support could not provide me with a straight answer about why after I finally noticed what was happening. I probably missed out on $20 worth of revenue from that error alone, but at least I was ready and caught it right away when it happened again a couple of weeks later. Just goes to show you the importance of always keeping a close eye on your revenues and not just letting it go on autopilot for too long. I definitely noticed the drop in revenue beginning on February 15th overall, but didn't think to look into it until 10 days later. By that time, it was too late to recover that lost income. The types of ads I've elected to run on my YouTube videos are called skippable video ads and non-skippable video ads. If you've watched any amount of YouTube, I'm sure you're familiar with both of these types. The skippable ads can be just about any length, but they can be bypassed after 5 seconds. The non-skippable ads are almost always 15 seconds or less, but they cannot be bypassed. I'm not positive how the payouts work specifically for each type of ad, but I do know that more than 90% of the ad revenue my channel generates comes from the skippable video ads. I've read that non-skippable video ads, which encompass bumper ads, pay a relatively small amount every time they're played, and that display ads, which pop up next to the videos, pay a small amount every time they're clicked on. That all seems about right to me. I've heard different stories though about how the skippable video ads pay. The theory I currently believe in is that they only pay when someone watches at least 30 seconds of the ad, or the entire thing if the ad is less than 30 seconds. That makes the most sense to me. So if you want to support YouTube creators monetarily, sit through an ad once in a while. Just saying. I think it's worth noting that all 5 of these top performing videos during my first month are what people call evergreen content, or content that's always going to be relevant for years and years to come. It's not going to fade away like some of my other popular videos where I covered certain topical political policies. So if you're thinking of starting a YouTube channel of your own, I'd highly recommend a focus on that evergreen content. That seems to be the stuff that will continue to pay dividends down the road. I feel really grateful to be starting to earn a few bucks for all the hard work I've put into creating this channel. I've been at it for almost a year now, and to finally see a paycheck, it's just so validating. For those of you out there who are starting a channel, it took me 11 months and over 130 uploads to get to the point where I'm at now. It's not easy to grow a YouTube channel from the ground up, but as I've said before, I think it's totally worth the trouble of doing so. Going forward, I'm really excited to see the revenue continue to grow as time goes on. As I continue to upload more and more videos, the number of revenue generating pieces of content is only going to continue to grow and grow. And as my videos gain more and more views, they'll continue to rank higher in search results and show up more frequently on people's home pages. And I'm sure I'll continue to get better and better at creating great thumbnails and making content that you are excited to watch. Speaking of which, what type of content would you like to see more of going forward? Let me know in the comments. I'm always open to suggestions and I truly appreciate any input. If you enjoyed this video, click right here to watch this other one I made about what you need to know before starting a YouTube channel of your own. And if you'd like to be among the 5% of people who are subscribed, click right here. As always, thanks for watching. I'm Andrew Scheer, and I'll see you next time.